The Asia-Pacific is one of the regions around the world that's most vulnerable to the impacts of the climate crisis. Delegates have gathered here in Taipei for a Pacific Climate Change Forum. Tuvalu, which is one of Taiwan's 13 remaining diplomatic allies, is a small Pacific island nation of just over 10,000 people. Now, it's become famous around the world as it is at existential risk from rising sea levels. Representatives from Taiwan's Pacific Island allies, Tuvalu, the Marshall Islands, Palau and Nauru, signed a joint statement with Taiwan's Foreign Minister Joseph Wu. It aims to strengthen cooperation and climate diplomacy between these countries, which are at high risk from climate impacts. It also establishes a climate fund for Taiwan's Pacific allies. This is set to be launched at the COP28 Climate Summit later this year.
We must continue to push for global solidarity, and especially those countries with the capacity and resources to control and limit global warming below 1.5 degrees.
Technical exchanges like these between Taiwan and its Pacific allies are part of a set of agreements to help Pacific Island nations adapt to and mitigate the effects of the climate crisis. Now, Taiwan is not immune to the impacts of rising sea levels, for example. There's also the risk of more intense typhoons, droughts, and heat waves. And Taiwan is not part of formal UN climate mechanisms, so it cannot participate in international climate negotiations. But it hopes that by holding exchanges like these with its Pacific allies, it will help bolster its own and also its allies' defenses against the increasing impacts of the climate crisis. Chen and Jensen in Taipei for TaiwanPlus.